And we do use the Eastwood Hot Coat PCS 1000 powder coating system. We've done a couple of reviews and a couple of updates. Essentially, here's your fluidizing pressure, as it says. Here's your air gun pressure, and this is to adjust your kV. I wish there was another knob here to adjust microamps. Hopefully they'll have that coming soon. Here's your on-off switch. We're using a 2-pound hopper here. These are hoppers that you have to order separately. I will have a link in the description to the hoppers, as well as the Hot Coat PCS 1000 powder coating system. It does come with a 5-pound fluidizing hopper. We have not had much luck spraying with those hoppers. We prefer the 2-pound. Now, I do like to fill the 2-pound hopper just below 3/4 of the way full. I don't know if you're able to see that in there. It's super chrome, so it's kind of the same color, but I do like to fill it just about 3/4 of the way full. If you fill it up any fuller than that, at least for us, we've had issues with the gun wanting to kind of like spit out some blobs, so that, you know, can go ahead and mess up a project and get too much powder in one spot. So that's how we do. We just like to make sure that it's about halfway, just a little bit over halfway. Once we get the fluidizing hopper to work right, then it'll be great when we're doing multiple things like this. But we just got to add some colors. Like for today, when we're doing all of these pieces, we'll just have to fill it up probably twice during this whole little round of pieces. Some of you guys have asked the question on setting it up and different things like that, what our process is, even from the start. So once we get this full, we put the hose for the gun back on. This is the air hose for the gun air pressure. We go ahead and just pop that in. It's a quick connect. Now it's pretty much ready to go. We turn the machine on, it's already got air. Most of the first coats that we do, everything is perfectly fine at about 30,000 kV. Sometimes we do move it to 4, up to 40,000 kV, but really 3,000, 3,200 is perfectly fine. We like to turn the air all the way down. What we'll do is we'll then hold the trigger of the gun, and it's hard for me to do this right here. So that what we'll then do is we'll hold the trigger and we'll watch to see how much powder is coming out. Again, especially when we're first starting off with a new container, we don't want to have too much coming out so it doesn't blob like it just did. And I tell by what's coming out at the bottom here when I see it, and it's hard for me to hold the camera and be able to do it. Let me see. So for me personally, turn this all the way down. I like to watch the bottom to see how much is coming out of the bottom. Nice and smooth, it doesn't look clumped, but if you get too much, it starts to like clump up. So I like to keep it right about there. That's to start, and then we can go up from there. So I just wanted to show you that, how we set that up and adjust it. And if we need to add more air, we add more air. As the container starts to get a bit more empty, you do need to add a little bit of air to it just to keep that consistent flow. Hope that helps. So right now, we are just trimming up the tape on here. So we've got the back of these tape. For the center, we like to just go ahead and put a piece of foil in there. And then also, we'll take the needle tip off of and put it on our air blower. And then we'll also blow it out as well after we go ahead and lay the powder down on it. You can get smaller tips, but what we use on our air gun is this. Was trying to think on how we can mount this through a vacuum so we can use it the opposite way as well for when we're doing detailed stuff. So more on that coming soon. Let's go ahead and get this powder coated. We're gonna go ahead and get these done in super chrome. We're gonna hit the hard to reach areas first, like in those crevices. These are just marks in the metal. Those are not something that's actually sitting on it. And then up inside there, we got everything taped here. We will be blowing the center out. And then same with this as well. We will be blowing this out as well. We're not gonna shoot directly in there, but there will be some overspray there. We do have our gun set at 30,000 kV, and our pressure is pretty low. We did change the tip to the flat tip as well. So we have the wheels in the oven. There's about 7 minutes left. And this is the next piece that we're gonna be spraying. I'm actually gonna change the tip on this so it's a round tip. I'm switching to the round tip. And then we definitely wanna try and get all of these holes first. Very good. Okay, so we have the set of motorcycle wheels, super chrome, the ATV parts, super chrome. One of the foot pegs is up there. The other one is hanging over here by the bead locks. Two of the bead locks, catch can, and then we have the other two bead locks and the other foot peg hanging right here. Everything is super chrome. Now that we got it all super chrome, the wheels have had a chance to fully cool down. So these wheels are completely cooled down. We're gonna go ahead and clean out the hopper and the gun, and we're gonna load up the Liberty Yellow and go ahead and do these wheels in Liberty Yellow and see how well it comes out and get them back to the customer here in just a couple hours. So here we are with the first wheel that we are doing Liberty Yellow, which is a gold color. So we finished these wheels Liberty Yellow, and they turned out absolutely great. Thing is the customer doesn't like the color, so he wants us to go ahead and pick the color. He wants it a gold color. We got to try and match it to something, so we're going to be doing that, but we're going to redo those. But here they are. They came out really nice. Now we are doing these parts transparent red sparkle. So the oven's heating up and we're getting these done.